Hello and welcome to Auto Reviews. I trust you're all doing well. Today we are going to be having a unique comparison on two vehicles that we have never talked about on the channel. These are the 2016 Toyota Shark or Hiace and the 2016 Nissan NV350 or Caravan. These vans don't need any introduction. They are very common on Kenyan roads, especially the Toyota Shark, which has really dominated the matatu business and even the tourism sector. This van is very much loved, not just in Kenya but in so many other countries. It's more expensive than the Nissan Caravan, but people just keep buying it. There must be a reason for that, and that's what we are going to be finding out in this particular episode. Should you buy the more affordable Nissan Caravan and save yourself some cash? We will also help you to answer that. So please stay tuned. Do consider subscribing to the channel for more informative content on cars as well as bikes. And once again, welcome to Auto Reviews. So the 2016 Toyota Shark is the 5th generation, which was in production from 2004 till 2019, which was quite a long production time, though it received a few facelifts in between. The 2016 Caravan, on the other hand, is the 6th generation, which was in production from 2012 till present. These vans are available in various configurations. You can get them in the standard versions or high roof, super long, as well as the wider variants. Our 2016 Hiace is going for between 2.5 to around 4 million shillings, depending on the body configuration, trim level, as well as the mileage. The most expensive variants are the super long and wide that can accommodate around 21 passengers, and they also have a few convenience and comfort features. These variants can cost as much as 4 million shillings. Our 2016 Caravan will set you back between 2 million to around 3 million, depending on the body configuration, trim level, and mileage. So it's significantly more affordable than a Toyota Shark. Moving on to the engine options, Toyota Shark mostly comes with three: a 2000cc petrol, a 2700cc petrol, and a 3000cc turbo diesel. It's available in either 2 or 4-wheel drive. As for the transmission options, there's either a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic, which replaced the 4-speed automatic in 2015. These engines are very solid and super reliable, especially the petrol options. They are very durable and easy to maintain. But do take note that the 2000cc may feel very underpowered and strained. This is a van meant for work, so it needs to be a bit more powerful. But that 2000cc petrol is not very suitable for some serious hard work. The 2.7cc is better, but consumes more fuel. The best engine to go for is the 3000cc turbo diesel. It packs in very decent torque, yet it's also not bad in terms of fuel consumption. It definitely has a bit of issues being a diesel, but generally with proper maintenance it can be very reliable. There have been issues to do with the turbo failure and even injector problems, but some of these issues are at times normally caused by lack of proper maintenance. Something else is that diesels are normally slightly more expensive to maintain than the petrol options, and this diesel is no different. It has good power and decent fuel consumption, but it requires very keen maintenance. That said, the fact that there are so many diesel Sharks being used as matatus tells a lot about the reliability of these engines, and as we all know, matatus really go through hard life. The Nissan Caravan also comes with 3 engine options: a 2000cc petrol, a 2500cc petrol, and a 2500cc turbo diesel. These engines can come paired to either a 5-speed manual or a 5-speed automatic, and just like the Shark, this Caravan also comes in either 2 or 4-wheel drive. In terms of power, again, the diesel is way better in terms of performance. It packs in a lot of torque, which is good for hauling, be it cargo or passengers. The 2500cc petrol is decent, but the 2000cc is just underpowered and really not ideal for some hard work. Now, just like in the Shark diesel, the diesel Caravan also has issues to do with the injectors and turbo. It's only that in the Caravan they are a bit more prevalent. Generally, the Caravan is not as tough as the Shark. In fact, there have been many issues to do with turbo failure in the Caravan diesel. There have also been automatic transmission failure issues. So in a nutshell, the Nissan Caravan is not that tough and hardy, especially the diesel. The petrols are a bit better, but even in terms of build quality, they have not matched up to Toyota Shark, and that's why they don't sell as much as the Sharks do, and this has also consequently affected their resale value. They are affordable to buy, but they are not that solid and tough. So after a few years of hard usage, they start falling apart. Moving on to fuel consumption, the 2000cc in the Shark can get around 10.5 kilometers per liter, the 2.7 around 8.5 kilometers per liter, and the diesel up to around 13 kilometers per liter. These figures will largely depend on how much weight the van is carrying and also how you drive. The 2000cc in the Caravan can return about 10 kilometers per liter, the 2.5 petrol around 9.5 kilometers per liter, and lastly the 2.5 diesel around 12 kilometers per liter. Toyota Shark has a 70-liter fuel tank, while Caravan has a slightly smaller 65-liter tank. Both vans get front ventilated discs and drums at the back. As for ground clearance, Toyota Shark measures in between 185 to 195 millimeters and the Caravan around 170 millimeters, so both vans will not struggle at all going over any bumps or uneven road surfaces. The cab weight of the Shark measures in between 1610 to 2200 kgs. The wider and longer variants are heavier. Nissan Caravan, on the other hand, is lighter, measuring in between 1760 to around 1980 kgs. Lastly, some of the extra features you can get in both of these vans include alloy wheels, fog lights, push start button, power mirrors, and a navigation screen that also doubles up as the backup camera display. So generally these are workhorses and they don't have many features. They are just basic vans for hard work. On to their exterior designs, there's really nothing much to talk about. They look quite similar. Both are very boxy, which translates in good interior space. Their interiors are also basic and plain, which is okay considering the kind of work they are meant to do. Something to take note of is the entry at the back through the sliding doors. In the Toyota Shark, there's a scooped out step that makes it easy to get inside the van, but in the Nissan Caravan, there's no step. So if you're not careful, you may end up hurting your leg as you step into the van. So these are just some of the small things that end up making a big difference. Now, before we wrap up the video, let's talk about the very important segment of each van's pros and cons, beginning with the Toyota Shark. This is a very reliable van and it has been for a very long time. Even the previous generation was very reliable. No wonder they are still on the roads today. So reliability, durability, and good build quality are one of the strong points of this van. Another strong point is very good resale value. The demand for these Toyota Sharks is high, and as long as you just maintain it well, you can be guaranteed that it will sell at a good price. On to its weaknesses. The first one is the aforementioned issues to do with the turbo and injectors in the diesel variants. These diesels are powerful and decent in terms of fuel consumption, but on the flip side, if you are not that careful with the maintenance, then they can easily develop issues which can be quite expensive to fix. Another weak point is the price, which is a bit high. Yes, it's a reliable van, but like most other Toyotas, it's a bit overpriced. Expensive spare parts is another con. In fact, Toyota spares are slightly more expensive than Nissan Caravan spares, but you may argue that you may end up buying the Nissan Caravan spare parts frequently than the Toyota Sharks. So at the end of the day, you'll spend less on the Toyota Shark because it can last much longer without needing any repairs. Moving on to the Nissan Caravan, its asking price is more affordable. it may not be as tough as the Toyota Shark, but it still offers good value for money, and it can be an ideal option, especially if you want a van for just some light work. And in fact, in such a case, the 2000 or 2700cc petrol with a manual gearbox can be good enough. That combination of a manual gearbox and a petrol engine will give you some peace of mind when it comes to reliability. Another pro is the already mentioned affordable spare parts. Its weak points are the aforementioned injector problems and frequent turbo failure, as well as not so good build quality. This is one van that may quickly start losing shape with time the moment you expose it to some of the hard daily matatu work. So there you have it. It's easy to make a choice. You need a reliable and hardy van, either for matatu business, car hire, tourism, or any other business. Then the Toyota Shark is your best bet. You will pay more for the purchase price and servicing, especially if it's the diesel, but you'll certainly not regret it. It's a very dependable van with good resale value, so even in the event you may need to sell it, it will retain a significant amount of its value as long as you maintain it well. On the other hand, if you are on a tight budget and you need a van for just some light work, then Nissan Caravan can make a good choice. For reliability purposes, it will be advisable to get one of the petrol variants coupled to a manual gearbox. It will give you peace of mind. Do let me know which one you would go for in the comment section. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching. As always, if you have any enquiries, feel free to reach me via WhatsApp or email. That's it for this particular episode. Stay safe. See you in the next one.